Hello, students. I'm back with your moral science, chapter 9 Tomorrow Never Comes. Does nature ever leaves anything for tomorrow? That means what? Never rely on tomorrow. The sun rises at a particular time, the moon rises according to routine. The season comes and go at regular intervals. Fruits appear at certain times. If seeds are sown at the right time, the harvest is also on time. If the farmer does not sow his field on time, he does not get a good harvesting. There is a saying that goes, the farmer who misses the rainy season and the monkey that misses the tree will be left high and dry. That means if you miss the time never comes. There's a great saying, time and tide waits for nobody. Now, this is a lesson. Everything must be done at the right time. The minute you put something off for tomorrow, you can be sure it will not be done for a long time. For it is said tomorrow never comes, so never rely on tomorrow. There is a small saying in Hindi. The Kabir had said, Kal करे so आज करे so ab. So the meaning is tomorrow never comes. You have to do whatever you decide to do at the same time. There can be only one reason for postponing your work. That reason is laziness. The irony is that when you postpone doing some job, you have to work twice as hard because by then some other jobs has also cropped up. Yes, when you decide to do one work, the second work is already for you and the work becomes double. The second job is just as important and must also be done at once. So you end up working at double speed. You end up spending twice as much time and also worries about. If you do not revise today's lesson today itself, you will certainly forget the major part of it by tomorrow and the works become double. Slowly the number of lessons to revise will grow, the number of jobs will also grow, and the burden will only grow heavier and it becomes double. For you especially, that is a dangerous habit. So, laziness is a very dangerous habit. Children, avoid this. You must do each day's work regularly. If you plan out the timetable for a day, repeat it, any changes, but do the work on time. Decide it, avoid laziness. By the end of the year, you will have so much to study in so short a time that you will not be able to tackle your syllabus properly. So, you have to decide, plan out for the week and spare your time accordingly. You have planned. If you want to reach a certain point, you have to start moving towards it, isn't it? Only if you study step by step, you tackle the examination well. Remember, one day is equal to two tomorrows. Yeah, you will keep on delaying, and the work and the time, everything becomes a burden for you. It will keep on accumulating and you will feel more lazy. Waking up early is a good habit. You have decided to wake up at 4 o'clock every morning. You set the alarm. Tring, it goes off. Your eyes open, then you think, I will sleep today. For tomorrow, I will get out of bed at 4. Do you think this tomorrow will ever come? No, children. It will never come. You will only waste so many precious hours just for oversleeping. If you have to write a letter, write it today. If you have to study a lesson, study it now. That's really is no time like the present. So whatever you decide according your plan, do it on time so the work doesn't double and your time is saved. There is a popular saying, yesterday is a cancelled check, tomorrow is a promissory note, today is ready cash. Spend it wisely. This is so true. Yes. You understood, children, what is yesterday? Yesterday which is gone is a cancelled check that will never come again. Tomorrow is promised, you are promising yourself to do it tomorrow, but you never do. So today, the time which you are having in your hand, that is a cash, spend it very wisely. A small story has been narrated in this book. Nice example. Once Yudhishthir promised a beggar that he would give him something the next day. Brother Bhimsen, who overheard this, quickly rang a huge bell and began to sound it. This bell was sounded only on those occasions when the Pandavas had scored a victory in battle of during festival. At the sound of the bell, Yudhishthira was surprised and asked Bhimsen that it was all about. Well, said Bhimsen, a great victory has been won today. Yudhishthira was surprised. You promised this man that you would give him something tomorrow. This means you are sure that you are being going to alive tomorrow. Isn't it this the greatest victory? This victory over death. Yudhishthira understood and was ashamed. He called the beggar and gave alms at once. When we know nothing about tomorrow, how can we put off any job until tomorrow? It is said that today belongs to us. Yesterday is dead and tomorrow is not yet born. When Sir Walter Raleigh was asked how to manage to finish off all his work so quickly, he replied, I always do my work promptly. Promptly means on time. Here is a small story narrated again. What happens? See, you have heard a famous French Emperor Napoleon. He lost the Battle of Waterloo only because his army reinforcement was 5 minutes late to the battlefield. If you miss a postal clearance by even a few minutes, even the most important letter have to wait a full 24 hours. It reaches you a full 24 hours late. You can miss the train by being just a few minutes late. It is common to tell ourselves, oh, this thing can be done anytime. Yes, children, you promise yourself that you will be doing this tomorrow afterwards, and that will never come. And you repent that you would have done it on a time. Well, if it can be done anytime, why not do it on a right time now? And if it is not done now, it will never be done. So children, time is very, very precious. It goes, it never come back. The only way to respect its value is by doing your work on time. Learn to be on time and to finish your work on time. You will never be left behind. So you should make some principle of your life and value the time will value you. Okay, what have we learned? Work must always be done on time. It should never be put off until the next day. Second, this habit of waiting for tomorrow is sure sign of laziness. As this chapter is tomorrow never comes, so sign of laziness is very bad. If you postpone today's work for tomorrow, the burden on yourself only increases. Success comes to those who do their work promptly. Now, will you all remember this? Some important points are there. Who knows what God has in store for us tomorrow? Do you know, children? One today is equal to 2 tomorrows. Yesterday is a cancel check, tomorrow is a promissory note, today is ready cash. Spend it wisely. Today belongs to us, yesterday is dead, and tomorrow is not yet born. From this, will you remember and what have we learned? I will give you fill in the blanks and some hard words. You please learn. I will be giving you this on the WhatsApp group. Thank you.